Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. Just few days ago, or few hours ago, the likes of Atiku Abubakar responded to all the conditions given to him by Nyesom Wike and his team. Okay, but from all indication, he was ready to go around Wike, to get his whole mandate accomplished of being the president of Nigeria. But it looks like PDP have decided to make a move against Wike. Let's hope that Wike have the political muscle to resist. To the news very quickly and find out the drama that's about to unfold in PDP. Talk about crisis. But before we go to the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the right subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Click on it to get notified as well as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. The national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, that's PDP, Senator Ayu, has rejected calls to sanction Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State over the crisis rocking the opposition party. Report has it that the PDP has been dealing with an internal crisis following the party's presidential primary, which Wike lost to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. The crisis went deeper after Atiku snubbed Rivers State's governor to pick Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State as his running mate. Recall that Wike, who had remained silent on issues affecting PDP, had told journalists that Atiku told many lies during an interview on Arise TV. Meanwhile, during a meeting of the National Working Committee with former National Publicity Secretaries, Zonal State Publicity Secretaries, and other stakeholders at the party's National Secretariat in Abuja on Thursday, the former officials had called for the governor to be sanctioned, arguing that refusal to do this would breed indiscipline in the party. Responding, Senator Ayu stated that rather than discipline Wike, the party would focus on uniting its members. According to PDP chairman, all efforts and resources would be channeled towards peace and unity instead of punishing people. A source at the meeting said that after the meeting went into a closed-door session, some of the former officers called for sanction to be imposed on Wike because of his utterances. They said he didn't respect the party's leadership and his presidential candidate, among other issues and other things as well. They even accused the National Publicity Secretary, Debo Olugunagba, of not doing enough to address the issues in his interviews and press releases, but Ayu told them to be patient. The chairman said this is not the time to discipline, expel, or even quarrel with anyone. Rather, he said this is the time to build, unite, tolerate one another. He said he could feel the pulse of those agitating for discipline to be meted out to the governor, but insisted that Wike is a formidable member of the party. He appealed to them to be patient and that the governor will support Atiku and the party. In the communique released to reporters after the meeting by Olugunagba, he said the former and the 7 spokespersons for the party passed a vote of confidence on Ayu and the National Working Committee. He said they also backed Atiku to rescue, redirect, and rebuild the country to meet the aspirations of Nigerians and earn the respect of the international community. It don't finish. See, personal opinion. This is just my personal opinion now. If Nyesom Wike have made his point, he should stick to it. Come what may. See, you see this Ayu is I give it to him thumbs up. When it comes to political dexterity, I give it to him. He's above par. Honestly, if you're in his shoes and you want things to happen, this is not. If you expel Wike now, you will lose Rivers vote completely and the whole of Southeast. You will lose it completely. It will now become very obvious that the North want to take everything and they want to sideline the South. Expelling Wike now or punishing him is like punishing the whole of the South. They will not say, okay, after all these years, if people now want to take leadership, you just come always to use us to achieve your aim. Ayu is a smart dude. But not punishing him, Wike must make sure that whatever game plan is playing, if Atiku wins, he's going to feel the heat. Don't forget, Governor, I'm just being objective here. Don't forget that Governor Nyesom Wike here, he does not have senatorial seat. There's not going to be any immunity guarding him after this election. After 2023 election, he did not pick any senatorial form, and this is his second term as a sitting governor, so he cannot run again. So by the time you come out of office, he's going to be a normal guy that can be picked, immunity clause removed, then he can be tossed with as at when due. So he needs to be friends with powers that be, those in the political power corridor, so that they can at least give him an appointment when that happens. Now, if they are to have any agreement that's okay, if you want this to happen, Ayu should leave. Remember that same Ayu he said that they should leave, that Ayu must step down for his southern to take over. Now Ayu is now saying that based on what people are saying, that they should sanction Wike, that he's not going to sanction Wike. Patience. Let them see how they can win Wike over with the Rivers State vote as well and the whole of Southeast, so that after that time they will revisit this matter again in future. And they will now, that punishment they were asking for, they will punish him then. But for now, they need what he's holding. And I'm sure Wike should know better that what he's holding is what is holding the punishment from coming out very strongly on him. And now he has been asking that Ayu should resign based on the fact that Atiku is the aspirant, presidential aspirant, which means the national chair should actually come from the south. Because Atiku is from the north, the other national chairman should come from the south. Both of them are all both northerners. So Wike is technically fighting for the equilibrium, fairness of the party for also north and south. With the north holding sway, holding the two strong points, it clearly shows that the south again, just like every other place in political space, is also under the north, even in the party level, which is not right. And now with that, you clearly see now that if Wike should lose, he's in trouble. So whatever the case is, these guys are playing a good card, and Wike needs to, look at the technicality involved. And they're even saying that rather than them telling Ayu to step down, they're not putting vote of confidence upon him, which means they're not ready for Ayu to go down. That Ayu will remain. Rather, they should even sanction Btw. They had to call out the past secretaries and all the past national chairs and secretary. They met and they gave him vote of confidence, which means, Wike, do your worst. So whatever Wike game plan is, he needs to play it to the latter. And if you ask me personally, I think he should be, the less he talks, the better for him, so that they don't get to counter. If you see the level of the camping in the north, where northern politicians are coming in quick succession to PDP, you could feel the pause that there's a game plan on. They're ready to silence Rivers, if case may be, whatever small vote they get, but they're ready to silence Rivers. And if they eventually get that ticket or become the president of Nigeria, Wike is in trouble. But that's where we'll wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. Just personal opinion. What's your take? Let's interact.